Okay, wow. That may be my dirty camera. Where is my glasses case, which should be right here and is escaping me. Oh, here it is. Whew. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's so much better. Wow, that was really bad. Hey, hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? I just want to, even though I've got way too many decks out tonight, but the cards that we're going to do are really good cards, and there's a lot of decks that have these particular two cards, if we get to two, in a really interesting way. So I have several decks out, more than I normally would. But we may not go through all of them. I just want them out in case I need to. Hello, hello, hello. Come on. Gotta find, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, 9 of Pence. Here it is. Okay. All right, so where the heck is, I have to pull up my own live. I'm going to try to be a good squirrel tonight. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Hello. That could be a problem. Oh. Hearing your own voice. Ew. Okay. Holy moly, you guys. Okay. We have... Why is it on this? I don't like this. Hold on. I have to do this differently. Home. And then here. No. Ugh, I don't like this. It's not letting me get to this the same way I usually do. I knew it was going to update. YouTube was going to update. And it certainly did. Okay. Live control room. What the hell is that? All right, I will try not to get too distracted by the update that apparently YouTube did, and now everything looks different. How is everyone? Hi! All right, let me go back and just see who all is here. Because we have 36 watching already. Yay! Okay, Ange, hello. And Nicole is here. Christine is here, right? Sorry, I'll get there. Lady D, Abby, Courtney, Jackie, Myra, Stephen, Janice, Tamara, Sherry Bug, Kendra, Anastasia, Jack. Thank you, Lady D. Dawn, who is Tracy, right? I hope. Ashley, hello, hello. The Lanaby, Denise. Brad. Now, what did Brad say? I'm going to try to be a good squirrel tonight, mainly because I woke up ready to set the world on fire. Oh, no. We are in trouble. Lillian and Michelle. And my chat jumped. Damn it. Life of Bax. Sane Bosco. Hello. Jackie. Hello, Stephen. How are you reading the comments on a laptop? Diane, Linsky, Michelle, Ashley, Christy. I think I got everyone. Right? Oh, Xanthia's here too. I haven't seen you in a while. Right? Okay. So, a couple quick things I just wanted to go over. Hi, Hexen. Yay! Tina. I will just hug Brad so he won't combust. There you go. Perfect. So, a couple quick things I wanted to go over tonight. If you're in the Facebook group, you will know that we got 2 new admins today. So congratulations and welcome to Ange and Steven. Yay! We really needed the help in there. Poor Hexen got a job and, has been super busy. Anytime you get a new job, anyways, it's super busy. And then, trying to do the admin part of the page. And I've been overwhelmed because last week was hell at work. And so it was really time to get a couple more admins in there. So yay. Thank you guys very much for volunteering and helping us out. We did have kind of an admin discussion today, which was really good. And I want to talk a little bit about some of the changes that are going to be coming. Now, we're not changing everything. We went thrifting today, first time ever. Woohoo, Ashley, nice. Hopefully you found some good stuff. So the last couple lives, part of that was my fault because last week was such an overwhelming week for me. I know I came in and was really super, I call it punchy. When I get really tired and my ADD kicks into high gear and things are all over the place. But I will say that we have to figure out how to rein it in a little bit. So the admins and I talked about it a little. And we came up with a solution, or a couple solutions. First of all, Tarot Talk, that time seems to work pretty good when we have the Tarot Talk because there's something specific that we're focusing on. And I don't want to limit any of the chat or anything like that for Tarot Talk because that's why Tarot Talk works. Is because everyone is talking about the card and talking about what they see in the card and what they interpret that card as, and it's a great energy, and that's why it works. So that's why I say maybe it's a New England thing. I can't tell you how many times I've said I get really punchy and people are like, what? What is that? You mean you punch people? No, it's an expression. Hi, Heidi. So Tarot Talk is not going to change at all. Other lives that we do on topics and things like that, the moderators who are in the room are going to be in charge of all the questions. So all of your questions you will put out there and the moderator will pick up the questions and put them in caps for me. And I will only pay attention. And I hate to say it like this, guys, but Mama Squirrel is called Mama Squirrel for a reason. And it gets a little bit off track when I am trying to follow all of the chat when it's just a regular topic. And I actually have, I won't say I've lost viewers, but I have gotten a couple emails where people are not going to watch the lives because we couldn't stay on track at all. It was confusing when you're trying to watch it back and you're not at the live. It's kind of confusing to try to follow the chats and where I'm going with the chats and when the chats come up, what I'm saying. And that was a little bit, the last couple got a little bit out of control. That's okay, Courtney, no problem. So, besides Tarot Talk, like I said, Tarot Talk is different because we seem to be on track most of the time for Tarot Talk. And because that flow of energy is really important for Tarot Talk. Because you guys are shouting out your ideas and it's, and then I'm saying what you're thinking and then it gets somebody else going. So that's great. We're not going to change that at all. Any other of the lives, we are going to just have the moderators get all the questions and I'm going to only pay attention to the moderators' questions. And I'm sorry, it doesn't mean I don't love you all but I am Mama Squirrel for a reason. And I have to kind of try to keep stuff on track a little bit so that people who are watching it afterwards still can follow it somewhat. The only difference in any of that that will be different is we're going to have once a week. We're going to do just a live chat to talk about whatever you guys want. We'll bring up whatever the chat says. And we can talk about everything that's in the chat. So that will just be kind of a free-for-all once a week. And I'll do a poll to see like what day you guys want to do a free-for-all. If you want to do it like in the beginning of the week, so you can say, okay, this is what my weekend was. Or if you want to wait till the end of the week, like say Friday or Saturday or Sunday even before you start a new week, to kind of say, okay, this is what I've done and this is what I'm looking forward to and all that kind of stuff. We could do it either way, and I'll do a poll in the Facebook group. So that's just, I just wanted to make sure that you guys understood that I love you all and that I love our group. I love the way our group is growing. I love the way our interactions have been. Just the last couple have been a little fractured. It's been hard to follow for other people who are coming on who weren't there live. Even I was here live and I was supposed to be moderating the discussion and it was all over the place. And I don't even want to think about looking back on them. I probably will never watch those 2 lives ever again. So, and I am going to continue to have some topics that just don't work live, that I will just upload videos. The story time videos, I don't think that's really easy to do live unless it's something a little special. My main topic is the tarot talk goes for a long time and I have other things to do. I hear you, Xanthia, and I know, and I thought about that and I thought, how could we make it shorter? The problem is that we have gone on one card for an hour and a half. And I know that's a long time, but boy, we get so much out of it that I don't want to cut it short. But I thought about it, and I thought about, should we break it up a little bit more? But we really get so much neat, in-depth information that I know an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours for one card is a long time, and it's a long live. But boy, that energy starts flowing, and it really, the insights are really well. The insights are really well. That did not make any sense at all, Jen. The insights that we get from it are great. However, if we see, where did I put that cleaning thing? If we see that people are not able to stay, or maybe the other thing is maybe people aren't watching it back if you're not catching it live, because it's a, which I thought about and I was kind of worried about that. Maybe we need to break it up into 2. What do you guys think about that? Since I like to watch on my smart TV and I can't see chat on there, right? Yay, absolutely. All the moderators have your wrenches ready, right? So I know. Oh, see, this isn't even live. Why didn't it? Would that be too much for you? You mean to break it up into a couple different ones? Then they can watch it back. I love as they are. I listen back while cleaning. Okay. I don't know. It's not that it would be too much. I do worry though about breaking up that energy, because part of the reason that it matters, I'm reading and see, I'm terrible. I'm reading the chat and thinking at the same time. Part of the reason why it works is because when that energy builds and everybody is throwing out their ideas, something seems to happen and we get such great input back. I'm so relieved that you're doing this. I couldn't follow and got frustrated. See, now I totally agree. And when I thought back, I got one email specifically who from a viewer who has been watching for a long time and said, Jen, I can't watch your lives anymore. And I thought, oh, she's right. They've been really bad the last couple times. And I knew something had to change. What the heck? Oh, it's a stink bug flying in my house. Really? I like it when we tackle the one card in one video. The ones where we have to come back to them on another live seems disjointed. Yeah. So I think no matter how long one card goes, I think we'll stick to one card per video. So if it's a pretty easy card and we only have a half an hour that night, then that's okay. Then we get a half-hour video that night. Here we are 15 minutes in. I don't see where that's going to happen very much, but I think that's probably a good idea, Ange. Great. Okay, sound good? So if you guys have any questions, or you guys feel free. I want you guys to want to be here as much as I want to do this. So if you know, don't hesitate to say, whoa, I could not follow that at all last night, Mama Squirrel. Because I need to know that, even though I kind of knew that. But it was good to hear it because I don't want that for us. I want us to really, I want you guys to want to come back and enjoy all the videos. So I want to fix stuff if there's problems like that. And I don't take it personally, and seems like we get into trouble when we have to discuss more than one topic. Yes, that's true too. Absolutely. And so I think that's why we're going to do, if we do one a week where it's a free-for-all chat, and I think I'll probably just call it a free-for-all, then we know that's the chat where it could go a little crazy. But we'll do kind of announcements, and we'll talk about how everybody's week was and that kind of thing once a week. And then other than that, we'll have one tarot card for Tarot Talk. We'll have one topic at a time. On those topics, you guys can say whatever you want still, but I'm going to purposely probably turn my chat off up here when we're doing something other than Tarot Talk. And just pay attention to the monitors are going to, monitors, yes, to the moderators are going to let me know what questions you guys have. Sound good? So we are 16 minutes in and we are finally starting. Yay. I agree. I have left once because it was disjointed. It's not bad because people are having a good time, but yes, absolutely. And I don't want to stop the good time stuff either. We just need to be able to rein it in a little bit. ADHD here, sister. And this video stopped, but this did not, so we're good. I just can't read the chat, so hold on one second. Brad Summers offers you some hot chocolate. Come on. So my internet still sucks, obviously. Here we go. So hopefully I can get this chat back. Okay. ADHD here, sister. I got it. Perfect. Yeah, that's why we're squirrels. Absolutely. And if we could all help Jen out on this, that would be great. So if we were talking about Yule, we are not asking a question about how to do a candle spell. Exactly. I'll restrain myself a bit more now. I get completely sidetracked and I go crazy. I do too, Brad. But with downswing hitting full force, I'll be quiet regardless because I go into hard hermit mode. Brad, I don't want you to go into full quiet. I love you. I just know I have to stay on track, at least for the video aspect of it. And the free-for-all, that will be the perfect time, yes, to ask random questions and to, you know, have our fun and be goofy and silly, because I love that part too. And wow, does my internet suck. It just froze again. It says I have no internet. Come on. So I can't see chat at all anyways. So give me a minute. Okay. Come on, you can come back. Oh no, it's my time to recharge. Yes, and Brad, please don't feel like you have to not speak. I want you to be able to speak. I want you to be able to speak a lot. I just know, being Mama Squirrel, I have to be able to back off and not get caught up into it because I love to chat with you guys. But when we're on a specific topic besides Tarot Talk, it's just hard for me to focus, and then everything gets disjointed. Perfect. Okay. Yes, and other questions can be asked in the Facebook group. That's right. Absolutely. Keep that in mind too. Ask anything you want in the Facebook group, guys. Mama is saying to be a better teacher, she has to focus on the lesson. That's right. Perfect. No saying sorry. We can help by staying on topic, but you guys can still do your chat stuff. It's just I may not be joining in when we're on, you know, a separate topic because I get caught up into it. I'm not sure if you want me to keep me as a moderator, so I can't stay long after the 30 to 45 minutes. That's true, Xanthia. That's true. And yeah, I may take you off, honey. We'll see how it goes. It's certainly, you know, we're okay. And I don't expect you to have to stay on. But it's always nice to have another one keeping an eye out too. So, all right, here we go. I'm Canadian. It's what we do. I think Brad is saying he's on a personal downswing and it's separate from the chat and lives. I gotcha. I understand. I just want to make sure he knows he doesn't have to stop for us here either. All right, so we are going to be starting with the Nine of Pence, Nine of Pentacles, which is a great card. This really is an awesome card, and I love when this card flips up. So we are going to turn to our trusty Benabel book here. And read what she has to say about the Nine of Pence. And we will still be able to chat. Yes, absolutely. To amen, so it's easier for her. Okay, hi Rosie, welcome. Okay, so what does this mean? The keywords here are prosperity, refinement, and independence. The number 9 says change is coming for the better. A beautifully dressed woman in a golden yellow dress enjoys her blooming garden, lush and abundant with grapes. A regal-looking bird is perched on the woman's gloved hand. Her beautiful castle of a home is seen in the distance. The skies are yellow. Let me turn the page. Hi, Zach. Go back to filming a walkthrough. Nice to see you again, Zach. How are ya? The theme of the Nine of Pentacles is material well-being. It represents the solitary enjoyment of the good things in life. Perhaps the seeker is an accomplished woman who is living alone. She is highly educated, intelligent, cultured, and has succeeded at utilizing those capabilities to secure her own material well-being. The Nine of Pentacles is about refinement and enjoying easy comfort, but doing so alone. That is because the seeker is distrusting of new acquaintances. Distrusting. She is alone in this card. There isn't anybody here with her. Where am I? This card could also indicate an inheritance. There is wealth and comfort. The bird on the woman's hand symbolizes the receipt of good news. Spirits are high. While the first message of this card is that of an individual enjoying great comfort, success, status, and financial independence, there is a secondary dimension of sadness and loneliness to this card. While the seeker is someone with great potential to succeed on his or her own merits, the seeker's great success is often intimidating to others, leaving the seeker to feel alone. The Nine of Pentacles most often appears in readings for the successful, well-to-do, highly educated woman. Prosperity is not fun if you can't share it. That's right. And here she is in this gorgeous garden that she has paid for a gardener to make. That's how I always think of it, is the haughty, the word haughty. I think of it as, oh, what a beautiful garden. And I've heard people say, oh, she tended such a beautiful garden. I don't see that. I see that she paid a gardener to... Yay, it's a great book. She paid a gardener to make this wonderful space for her so she can go out and enjoy her garden. And she's out there looking at it all by herself. So, okay, good for you. You worked your butt off. You made your wealth. You have luxury around you. But sometimes your nose is so high in the air that you can't see that there's people around you that could really benefit from your wisdom, from your guidance, from your wealth a little. She has created a wall around her heart. Very good. Absolutely. Definitely. And the bird, here she is lonely. The wealthy old women who just have a bird to keep them company. because they talk to the bird and the bird kind of talks back, so they think, oh, maybe I have some company here. Not really thinking that the bird doesn't know what the hell you're saying. They'll repeat anything you have, anything you say to them. She doesn't even want to get her hands dirty. That's why she's wearing the glove, even though she's touching that bird. There you go. I mean, how bad is it that this is your only contact and you won't even you have a glove on. You won't even make contact with this living human being, or this living human being, or this living thing, this living bird. There's some hesitation to personal connection. So you see, to me, I see, because I have 4 boys, and, boys run up to you with dirty hands, mouths, faces, everything. And I'm not saying because you have 2 birds, you're like this, but I'm talking about, people who that is their only contact sometimes with the outside world. I have seen my boys come up and dirty hands, dirty faces. And I love my Aunt Linda, love her to death. But she would invite us all over for Christmas dinner. And she has white couches, a white carpet, crystal figurines all over the place. And I would come in with my 4 boys and be like, okay, boys, sit in the middle of the room and don't touch anything. And then, and she just didn't see that. So after a while, we didn't go to the Christmas dinners at her house anymore, because I didn't want their Christmas to be about, don't move. You can't touch anything. Everything is fragile. Don't make anything dirty. Don't. So it was that kind of, look at everything I have. Isn't this all wonderful? Yes, well, it might be wonderful, but wow, you're kind of lonely. She has her other hand on her pentacles, like she cannot stand to detach from her wealth and her possessions. She has valued material comfort over all else. So good, Ange. So good. That hand doesn't have a glove. Oh, so good, right? So here's her hand touching her money and her wealth and her stuff. And no glove on that hand. Could she just be protection, her hand with the glove? It's my eyesight, but it could be a small bird. She has shielded herself from exterior realities. No hand, or no glove on that hand. So wealth, okay, I can touch the money stuff. Even though we know money is disgustingly dirty. They've made all kinds of nasty things on money, but it's a hawk and you need a glove to handle. Yep. But even if it wasn't, I get the impression, what if it poops on you? I get the impression she is not the kind of person that would be hanging out there with a canary. I always think of this card as the preamble to the 10. She has enough to care for herself, but not yet enough to spread the wealth to others. Right? Hi, April. Welcome. We're glad you're here. The bird looks like a bird of prey and it appears hooded. Come on, camera. There you go. Yep. Absolutely. All right, 28 minutes. That's not the end of the world. Yes, so the bird is looks like it is a bird of prey, but like I said, I don't think if she had a little canary in her hand, I don't see her handling that canary. She's kind of above that. And yes, I can see that it's the preamble to the 10. There's enough wealth here for her to be in luxury, but not enough to share. She hasn't learned to share it in order to bring in loved ones and people, because we know the 10. Hold on, let's see what happens when we hit the 10. Is when we have family and people and, come on, dogs and an old man here, right? and the little child hiding behind. So we're not quite there yet. My phone never notified me. But she is looking at the bird as if envious or knowing how it feels with blinders on. Ooh, that's nice. Very good. I love your face when we come back from an interruption. I know. Every time. It's me fighting with my guardians who are going, relax. It's okay. You just needed a breather for a second. And I'm going, nobility hooded the bird to keep control of it. Ooh, that's very good. I like that. The bird of prey could be a symbol of her power and wealth. Absolutely. Absolutely, because what do we think of when we see people like that? They almost, ooh, you're kind of in awe of them, right? But self-care has to come before others so you can give your best self. Absolutely. So that's another good part of this card. That's true. And I don't want to put such a negative spin on it that it's, it's all about bad stuff. Because you're right, it's not. It's absolutely, we have to take care of ourselves first. It's all that. There is an element, though. She's Ned's. Okay. For she needs someone else to hunt for her. Oh, that's good. Yep. Waiting on the face. Especially twice in like 4 minutes. That's annoying. Okay. I think when this card comes up, it would be a reminder to do things in moderation. Take care of yourself, yes, but don't withdraw too far away from your friends and family. That's right. And if you suddenly find that you're getting some of the good things in life, awesome. Love when that happens. Make sure that, the Christians, and I hate to bring it back to this, but the Christians who are truly good Christians, I know it sounds like they're asking for money, but I remember a pastor that I had that was a little hometown church pastor, and he had the best heart. And he would talk about tithing and how there's a reason the Bible put a number on it. There's like a percentage or a number in the Bible. And that is because those people who had wealth, they wanted to know the number all the time. They were like, well, how much do I have to give? How much is it exactly that I have to give away of my wealth before I'm okay? And so there's like a number in there, but that doesn't mean you stop at that number. That doesn't mean what you give is what you can give, what you have left over, because your heart is so full that if you have stuff spilling out of your heart, then you give some back, right? 10%. Yes, I think you're right. Then it's time to give some back. And if you can give some back, then what happens? It grows. And it reminds me of, this is a lot about material, and I always say the manifestation, stuff that manifests itself. Like stuff like the things that you own, like how you are in your being, and your wealth. But I always think of when I have stuff overflowing, that's why I started this channel. Because I had knowledge that was overflowing that I thought, I want to share this. I want other people to feel like this. And so it gets shared and you learn more. I hear from this card, don't forget where you came from and share. Absolutely. Yep. For sure. Good. All right, so let's look at other examples of this card. We're going to start with the Deviant Moon. Unless it's Scientology, and then it's 30% plus. Woo! Wow, my computer is buffering. Mine was too. I have arrived. Hi, Maddie. How's your head, sweetheart? Tithe means a tenth. The Bible says give a tenth. Yep. I hope your headache is better. Okay, similarities and differences. So obviously we don't have the same kind of garden here, but there are, you know, the ideals of wealth around here. And there's a lot of different kinds of pentacles. Wow, nothing happening on my end. Is the live still going? Uh-oh. Somebody type at her to refresh her screen. Still look wealthy because of his red and gold. Yep. Thank you. Looks like she is the Falcon. Ooh, that's good. Yes. Okay, look at all the different kinds of pentacles. So she's amassed all different kinds of wealth. She has a mask on. So, and this mask, well, it looks to me like the plague mask. You know what I'm talking about? When they thought that that would protect them from the plague because they thought it was a spiritual thing done by witches. So they thought if they protected their identity. Yeah. See, somebody else got that. The mask keeps the person disconnected from those around her. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That looks like a plague. Yes, Tamara. Absolutely. I picture her as the owner of the factory in the background. Ooh, that's good. Yep, so here we are. She owns this factory. No, actually it wasn't, but should be. That's why only the super rich are able to progress in their church. Ugh. Yeah, so here she is, the owner. And I keep noticing, look at her foot. She's lost a foot, and it's a wheel. That's what I was thinking. They put herbs in the snout so they don't get sick. So a major boundary. Yep. Like Willy Wonka, right? So what is it? I'm trying to think. This wheel on her foot here. So here she has, she's the owner of this factory. She's lost a foot. So perhaps in the factory? I'm trying to think of what the significance of this foot is. There's a lot of yellow in this card. Ooh, hold on. Underneath the mask, she looks like a light being. But the mask that she wears is dark and harsh. Deep down, maybe she wants to share, but she's afraid of losing it all physically and emotionally. Oh, great, Ange. Great, great. There's a lot of yellow in this card for me. Yellow is significant. Inner thoughts. You can be rich in knowledge. Absolutely, Diane. She wants to go, go, go. Yep. I love the darkness of light version of this card. Do I have? Shit. Of course I have. I can't tell you how many decks I have out tonight, and that's not one of them. Where am I? I'm so lost. Hold on. I keep going back and forth somehow. Interesting. I decided to join this chat today. I'm relating so much with this card at the moment in my life. I'm not wealthy, but I'm very materialistic and a shopaholic. I need to give back and not take so much. You know, honey, it's hard sometimes I feel like that sometimes too. Sometimes I'm like, wow, you know what? I have all these decks that I'm waiting for because December is a big time for Kickstarter decks to finally come to fruition. And I still haven't got my husband's present. And I'm like, I really have got to focus on what the hell I'm going to get him. Here we are the week, and I haven't got my husband's present yet. So I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? But it's been crazy busy, so I keep giving myself a little slack. I hate when my chat jumps. I hate it. Part of it is that I'm on top chat again, which I hate. Hi, Keith. Welcome, honey. Why doesn't she have arms? Oh my goodness, she doesn't have arms. I totally missed that, Catherine. She does not have arms. This is the Deviant Moon deck. Maybe she has been injured from people at the factory. That is why she is alone now with a small smile on her face. Ooh, that's good. And here's the eye again, that deep-looking eye. Still a low headache. Still low headache, but it's slowly getting better. Been chugging water and meditating. Good. Did you try that meditation, honey? I hope it worked for you. I had him download Insight Timers app and gave him the name of my meditation that I always use that really, really helps mine a lot. Depends on what kind of migraine it is, but I've found that it really helps mine. Ashley, that is good. Damn it, I missed it. Ashley, that foot could mean something about support. Maybe they need to work on having more support in their life, like family support. Love it. Good. Guys are hard to buy for sometimes. Yes, they are. Because he's especially in the wintertime, he all summer is out in his gardens, out in the yard. He does stuff outside all the time. And then in the wintertime, literally, he watches the news and scratches his tickets. I mean, not like he shovels the driveway when we need it and stuff like that, but I don't know what the hell to get him for the wintertime. He's not easy. Working. I like what Kendra said. Hold on. I played too much with the singing bowl. My head hurts, but maybe that singing bowl amplification contributed to yours. I like what Kendra said. She has lost pieces of herself to gain the wealth and get to the top. Oh, that's good. Did I miss that one? Sometimes this jumps in and then I lose it. Kendra. Maybe while earning the wealth, she lost part of herself. Ooh, good. That's good. Working hard despite disabilities or obstacles. Ooh, I like that. You can do it. Being self-sufficient and successful. Christy, that's great. Great. Just trying to catch up on the chat. Gonna get that tattooed on my arm. Love the Death Angel. Stack of scratchers and a quarter, right? I know, but I'm like, ugh, then they'll probably all be losers. I don't want to do that. Maddie, drink something with caffeine. Yes, that's true. Grow light. He could grow herbs in the winter. Ooh. Now, see, that's kind of for me. I'm the herb person. He uses them, but he wants his tomatoes and his vegetables, and he might like herbs, but then I would steal them, so it still would feel like it's for me. Maybe that wheel symbolizes part of her is a machine that just keeps going, cut off emotional ties. Ooh, that's good too. I'm thinking of more ways to look at this in a positive light. No arms could mean unable to show affection. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. I like that one. All my oils and herbs are at home. Gosh, like Odin, give an eye for knowledge. She saves her limbs for money. So good. All right, I'm just going to catch up, guys, because it keeps jumping on me. This card, I see relying on other senses to achieve your goals. Ooh, that's good. With a dark mask on the outside, maybe she is in touch with her shadow, and instead of hiding it, she wears it proudly as a part of herself. Card of perseverance. Yes. Cider has caffeine in it. Yes. Yes, it does. And I always drink tea with, black tea. Some tea, not all tea has caffeine in it. So, tea if you like your tea, but make sure it's caffeine or coffee. I hate coffee. Or, I don't know, go buy a Jolt soda. Do they even have Jolts anymore? No, I'm showing my age, sorry. Love hearing all your... Okay. Maybe she's going through some changes in life cycles. Yes, a Mountain Dew and a chocolate bar. There you go. Starlight, how are you doing? Great. A card. I don't know. The whole chat jumps. Starlight, if you haven't been on when I'm live, my internet sucks. So if I freeze for a minute, give it a second. Let me come back. And then if it really seems like a long time, you might have to what is it called? Refresh your page too. Because my internet sucks, so I'm sorry. Yes. Is it still buffering? Damn it. Are you guys back? Sorry. Yay. Okay. All the different views are awesome. Yes, absolutely. And that's why I like doing Tarot Talk this way because everyone's is live wigging, or is it my phone? No, it's my internet and it's YouTube partly too. But we should be back hopefully now. Yeah, unfortunately, you'll get used to it if you're watching my lives and it suddenly freezes. Just give it a second because as soon as I notice it, I'll be back. Yes, it's just, it's so annoying to me. If that's the case, it's funny because the number 6 is the Venus number. Maybe she had a family but lost them all and turned to her work, not to dwell on the loss. Send out the locator. Yay. Okay, are we back hopefully? Yes. This is, I swear this is part of why they're so long is because we're waiting. Are we back? Yes. Are we back? Can you see me? No. Yes. Can you see me? Yes. Are we back? No. I hate it. Someday I'm going to get, I don't know, I might have to move because our bandwidth is shit and Spectrum sucks. YouTube is a bandwidth hog. Yes, it is. And Spectrum absolutely sucks no matter what. So, yay. Okay. I'm going to move on. This card is from the Lion's Gateway Tarot, which I think is just such a neat deck. It is a deck that I backed on Kickstarter that is now on Etsy. It's called the Lion's Gateway. Yep, Lion's Gateway Tarot on Etsy. And I'm not like I don't get paid for this deck or anything. I just think it's really cool because it's done with pyrography, where she burned the images into wood, and then she painted them, and then, you know, did a print of the wood burn, or the wood. So I just think these cards are really cool. So I have been using them for a couple weeks now. So similarities and differences. Here we have lots of yellow again. These are RWS based, so there should be a lot of similarities. She has a bird in her hand. This time it is not like the hawk thing. It is more like a robin or a songbird. She does not have a glove on, at least that we can tell. This one is kind of hard to tell. Looks like just her hands, though. Both a garden. This one, she almost looks as if she's inviting the seeker into her garden. She's looking right at us. Yes, 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 yes. Looking right at us. And saying, come on in. Maybe she's realized now that she is kind of lonely. That, okay, I've created all this stuff, but I do want to share it. Can somebody come in with me? She has a fruit basket, right? So it's like, here, look, I'll give you some fruit. I have this pretty bird. Yep, she's barefoot. She's in touch with the earth. Yes, this is a much more positive image of the Nine of Pentacles. It is more of, you know what, I might be lonely, but I think I know I'm lonely. So I'm going to offer some more of what I have to others because I want some more people. Yep, she's maintaining her own garden. That's right. I don't see this as somebody who hired out to make her garden, right? Absolutely. She kind of has grown this wealth on her own. She tended it with her own 2 hands. And because of that, she may be more willing to share. She may be saying, okay, come on in. I want to share all this good stuff with you. She is a happier person for sure. Love it. And it's an orchard with apples. You know, it's not even just a garden, even though this has grapes in it, I think, right? Yep. So we have grapevines in this. This one is apples, fruit and apples, grapes, oranges, limes in there. There's flowers along the bottom. Like you said, the bare feet, wheat. So there's stuff to be harvested here. She's surrounded by pentacle, not at her feet. Yes. So they surround her. They're all around her. And there's, abundance. There's stuff that you can actually do stuff with. There's the fruit around here. She's like welcoming people in. Come take a part of this wealth with me. Unlike the RWS where all the pence are on the ground, the pence here are making the garden more beautiful and more on display. Yes. Grapes are a symbol of hospitality. which is funny because there are grapes in here, but she's not holding any of them. She's like, look at my beautiful grapes. And she is like, come on in, look at what I have to offer. I want to show you how to do this on your own, maybe. I want to, have you pick some of these. Also looks, the pen also looks like an archway, an entrance into her garden that she has decorated to welcome us all in and share the fruits of her labor. Yes, she created this gorgeous archway for us. Welcome to lead us right in, right this way. Come and help me with this, and I will share what I have with you. Look at what I have done. Maybe she was lonely before, so she's like, look, I tried to build this up. I tried to make it pretty. I'm going to bring you in to share some of this with you, so maybe you will be my friend. I see connection to nature. Why does this suddenly remind me of Jesus' Last Supper? Please come in, drink from my body. Yes, sharing the wealth, right? Yep. Really like this card, though. So much more inviting and warm and welcoming. Beautiful. The flowers in her hair. She has, the red hat, which always talks about passion. Red talks about passion in RWS. So she has a passion for her creating her money. Starting to get annoyed now with my internet. I'm just eavesdropping. My back is killing me. Oh no, Hexen. I need to get you a bathtub, mister. I'm going to buy you a bathtub. Feels even more fulfilled with her natural surroundings. I love it. I like the blue sky in this one. The yellow sky looks too early or late for visitors. Yes, the blue sky says, come on in. Slaps the internet. Thank you. I'm going to go now. I'm missing most of this with the buffering. I know, Xanthia. I'm sorry, honey. Too much hard work. I hope you and Maddie feel better soon. I know, me too. My poor boys are suffering tonight. Yes, Hexen. I have, this is the one that is pyrography. It's the Lion's Gateway Tarot. And this is the one the artist comes by and loves to look at all your guys' comments, I have to say, too. She messages me quite a few times to say that we're getting her deck beautifully and she loves that we're using it. So, Maddie's got a headache. So, good job, guys, with this deck, really. It really is a beautiful deck. The the pyrography, to me, is just so cool. It makes it a little bit more, I don't know, like textured almost, even though you can't feel the texture on here. I love how the Nine of Pentacles carries several meanings across multiple decks. This one is so positive compared to the others. Yes, that's true. And that's why I love doing this kind of, this tarot talk. I love when you do this because we find that a lot, don't we, guys? That we pull a card out and we're like, oh, this means something a little different. I got a Harry Potter and a cat pillow and a cat blanket for Christmas, too. Good for you, Johnny. Good, honey. It's funny how you can have the same card from two different decks and the artwork itself gives you two interpretations. Absolutely. She knows how to make friends, whereas the other one, she wants to invite friends but fears they'll only like her wealth and therefore seals herself off from them. So good. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to go to our Guardian Tarot. Tina, yes, and I love that so much. My readings can have slightly different meanings depending on which deck I'm drawn to grab off the shelf. That's right. Which I did not pull to the top. For some reason, I forgot to pull this one to the top, but I'll find it because at least it's in order. Here we go. Oh, see now I like this one too. I do like my Guardian Tarot. Similarities and differences. Yep, I like that there could be a choice between a cuddle or being called out. Yep, absolutely. And I'll show you a kind of being called out one. Brad is feeling down right now. Okay, so here we go. Once again, the colorful skies really come into play here, right? There's all kinds of gorgeous colors going on. She's giving a home and shelter to the birds. She's sharing her personal wealth with others. Yes. And look at, I love, you see the goddess in the sky? Hopefully. I love that there's a goddess coming right out of the sun in the sky there. But yes, the bird is right on the branch. She's smiling. She's looking right at that bird. She has a connection with another living thing. She has grown her... it's pretty creepy at the same time. I'm so confused on how to feel. Okay, so Starlight, you may be one of those people that can't get this deck, you know, as much as some of us see. You either are a person that really likes this deck or you don't. I see treants and spirit. And so I love this deck because to me they're beautiful and they're like ethereal to me. Some people see alien though, and they don't get along with this deck. And that's okay. That's why there's so many different kinds of decks, different strokes. Her branches are blooming. Not many of the other cards in this deck have flowers. Yes, her abundance flows from within. I would see this as more of a non-material wealth. Absolutely. She has found happiness by sharing herself with other living beings. Yes, that connection is there. Starlight, I'm right there with you. It's really creepy for me too. Absolutely. And it's, like I said, guys, it's okay. Some people are just, really not going to connect. And I have tons of decks that I don't connect with that other people love. You'll not see me pulling out, what's that one that everybody loves? That I have. What the hell is it called way over in the corner there? Wild Unknown. I don't connect to that deck. I just don't. I tried because everybody loves it. I just don't. But the goddess in the background, the abundance of color, the mountains. We have mountains. We have gorgeous meadows kind of in between. We have this beautiful stream. She doesn't care about getting bird poop on her. She knows that connections with others will bring both good things and not so good things. But she's not going to miss out on it. Amen, right? No, Wild Unknown is my favorite. See? And that's okay. I have it. If you really want to go over it, I have it. But I just don't connect with it. I love Wild Unknown. See? It's just different strokes, guys. That's okay. That's why we are all made up of this community, made up of so many different kinds of people. Because we need to learn from each other. It looks like she's right in the middle of the flowing stream. Ah, yes, right? Boy, right there. There she is. Which, of course, water, we know, means what? Emotions. So, boy, she is handling the emotions perfectly. They're just washing through her. They're feeding her. I don't connect at all with Wild Unknown. The art is gorgeous. Yep. Pretty art. The colors in the sky remind me of the chakra colors. Oh, yes. I was thinking of what's called the things you can see in Alaska and Denmark mostly. The Northern Lights. But for sure, it's chakras. Look at, there's the red for the base chakra, orange and yellow for sacral, and for, yep, totally losing my mind for this one. The medical person in me is saying sternum. Thank you, solar plexus. Yep. Woo. And then I like the Numinous Tarot. I have I have backed the second version of the Numinous so I could get it. It's the image of a person in a giant, beautiful library with ferns and jars by themselves. Ooh, nice. She is life and in return supplying life. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Jack. I can't wait to get my hands on that Numinous. It is gorgeous. I really like that too. So, once again, great card. Great card. Very different kind of feeling, right? So this is less material wealth and more abundance. Abundance from within. The stream flows from the goddess to her. Tina, perfect. I was trying to figure out what I am getting from that goddess. Absolutely. Here she has that direct connection to the goddess because the stream flows right from the goddess and flows right into her. Gorgeous. Love it. Yes. Ah, there it is. I knew we would get it. Good job. Great card. Great connections. Love it. Do I want to go on? Yeah, I'll go on to New Era Elements first. And with it, brings her balance. Oh, for sure. When you have that connection to the divine, realize that the chakra colors are the colors of the rainbow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love those aha moments, Stephen. Back and forth. Yes. I think I better get this deck before the 1st of January. Yes. Okay. New Era Elements Tarot. Here we go. This is a little bit different version too. This is gain. So what do we see here? How is this different? Again, very different version of this card. Yes, love the hands in the earth. We see his nurturing. So I feel like he's probably repotting this. It has gotten to a point where it needs a bigger pot. So he has cultivated this so much that here we are. We're repotting it. And he's being real careful and nurturing. Real gentle with it. Picking it right up. Loving it. Talking to it. You can almost see his face, right? To me, those are man hands, but they could be mine. Tending to his wealth, enjoying the work. Boy, I know I can see his face almost up here. Really talking to it. Doesn't mind getting dirty. Embraces the life. Growth. He loves this living plant. He adores it. He's tending to it. He's talking to it. Grounding. Very good. He has, the clothes don't look extravagant to me. That, you know, the little simple buttons and stuff. So it's almost like a flannel or a work shirt or something. It's just tending to what needs tending to. Transferring that abundance into something bigger to allow it to grow even more. To recognize that gain. To say, oh, good job. Good job, little plant. You did so good. Makes me think of Wall-E with this too. We talked about Wall-E with a different card at some point too. Have trees. She's looking left. Yep. 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 Absolutely. Great. Nurturing the life that is possible. Growth with positivity. So much. I'm flashing to the story of Candide, cultivation my own garden. Nice. Growth and cultivation. Really beautiful card. It's very different meaning. Now this is more about the connection with the earth. The way the fingernails are short and worn, that makes me think that the person has put a lot of hard work in. Absolutely. And there's dirt underneath his fingernails. Worn. You can tell he's worked really hard to get this. And that connection isn't necessarily to people, but is to you know, the earth into what he's doing, cultivate my own garden. And how much pride we have in that. When I know for me, it is not easy for me to grow stuff. I am not a green thumb person. I can kill a whole lot of things that shouldn't be killed. So when I do finally accomplish that, hi Dave, welcome. When I do finally accomplish that growth, when I get something to grow and it's growing great and I've done all the right things, I'm like, yes. Look it's beautiful. Mwah, I love you, it's so gorgeous. You did so well, and my hands are going to be, labor of love to grow plants. My hands are going to be dirty, and I've dug in that dirt. And I have really loved it, and I've talked to it, and I've said, please, please grow better. I know you can do it. I'm trying really hard. What the hell do I have to do to get you to grow? I mean, you're doing really well. That's why my peppermint is so awesome, because I just have to put it in the earth and it does the rest. Gorgeous. Just really digging right in there and appreciating what you have, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're going to go to the Green Witch Tarot. So here we are. It's funny, the Green Witch Tarot shows, I think, the same house in a lot of different cards, because we've seen this house before. Plants will not respond well if you talk negative to them. So to be prosperous, we need to watch what we say to ourselves so we can grow. Love, 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 Ange. Good. Beautiful. Perfect. Love it. Be nice to yourself. Talk about, and that's, boy, I haven't done a video, I don't know, ever. I wonder if I did a video early on. If I have, it's been several years, about an affirmation board. I know I've talked about it a couple times. In the new year, that's one of the things as we get closer to January here, maybe next week, I'll do a video on an affirmation board. It's so important. And I can't tell you how nice it is to wake up to something that says, you fucking rock. You are beautiful. You are, I have all kinds of stuff on my affirmation board, and it's at the bottom of my bed. So it's the first thing I see when I wake up is, fuck yeah. And yes, I wrote fuck yeah on it. Actually, I'm trying to remember. I have to go look at it. I think it says you are fucking awesome. Something like that. It's so important, because you want that to be the first thing you think is, hell yeah, here I am. So this house, we've seen this house before. This cute little house that really says, I have affirmation artwork I made on my mirror. So every time I see myself, good job, perfect. Looks like a comfortable life with the things they need. I use the dry erase pens on my bathroom mirror. Perfect, perfect, perfect. People laugh, but I say I'm a fucking unicorn. Absolutely. You rock. Do you guys know the Rebel deck? I haven't brought it out in a while. I see it over there. It's a great deck. I love the Rebel deck. Remind me right before we leave, and I'll pull a card from the Rebel deck for us tonight. Okay, so here we go. 9 of Pentacles. There's lots of people in this deck. There it is. Man looks proud with his family. Does. And he's got children, and she's at the spinning wheel. Hey, Heidi, she's at the spinning wheel. I am amazed at somebody. I always wanted to do that, but of course, I'm not going to get a spinning wheel just to try it to see if I'll get bored of it in 2 seconds. Keith, you're still there. I love it. Affirmation board fairy. I love it. You rock. I totally got ya. I'm with ya. I always wanted, Heidi does an actual spinning wheel. Wild Feather? Yes. And she makes her own yarn and stuff, and she's freaking amazing. She is amazing. It's something I would love to try that. Someday, Heidi, I'm going to come down to your house, because I would love to just try it to see. I almost bought one time because long story. I'm going to try not to get squirrely, but I almost bought one. I was passing when we went to Herkimer, actually looking for Herkimer diamonds. I passed one that was on like for sale in a yard, and I was like, oh, I really want this. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, but I really want it. And of course I didn't get it because I was like, that's so stupid, Jen. You've never even seen it. Oh, this deck, I just got it recently. I pull this card a lot in my readings when I use it. Awesome. Oh, you should have. I've always wanted to try. Me too. Heidi, I'm telling you, I'm coming down eventually. I do too. This is a really cool deck. She is spinning. She is making her yarn here. The kids, obviously, and her husband have been clothed with this stuff she's making. This is my deck of the month, too. I've been using it for all my readings this month. Look at, I didn't even notice this salamander here, or this lizard guy, whatever he is, on the wood. He's almost the same color as the wood. I have a great pyre would love to spin his fur. Ooh. Just like in the tree deck, there's balance in this one. Work and play, yes. The kids are playing. She has created, the Pence have created, there's that archway again. So that goes right, huh? Got a bit of deja vu there that hasn't happened in a while. Oh, I love that, Jack. I told you, my theory on deja vu is different dimensions are crossing each other. But that's my theory. There's all kinds of, I'm trying to see, come on. So are they herbs? The salamander reminds me of the fire energy needed to be successful. Yes, we not only need the spark of the idea, but also the fire burning inside us to keep us going. Perfect. What's the matter? Did I miss you? What? Am I about to go out again? What happened? Then Jen in another universe is also doing the tarot talk on the Nine of Pence, right? How cool is that? The Nine of Pence must be the card of the day in several dimensions. So I see, is that eucalyptus? Hold on, where's my glasses, guys? Oh, on my head. Yupper. So next to the door there, it almost looks like, which is a prosperity plant. That's why I was going to say that. I don't know if it is or not, or if I just really can't see. But to me, it looks like that eucalyptus. The kids are happy. There's prosperity abounding here. There's lots of shared prosperity. So again, a very different meaning from this. I mean, similar, but very different, right? I got 2 more decks out, I think. 3 more decks out. I'll try to go quick. Do I want to save this one? No. Let's do Terrafauna because it's so different. Here we are. Different. 9 of rocks. So here we have the pence here, or the rocks, once again in the threshold, creating this this doorway. The doorway, though, goes into, now all the pentacles are bears. Hibernation. But it looks like it's spring, right? I don't see any snow. So it looks like here we have slept all winter, which means we are abundant. We are abundant in, we planned very well for the winter because we made it. All our little cubs are here. We made it through the winter. And here, spring is almost here, and it's almost time for us to get up, which means we are abundant in everything. We made it through. Stuff is growing. Everything is good. So we have planned well. Looks like the well-deserved rest and snuggle after a hard day of work. They have done their hunting. They have gotten enough food. Now they are enjoying each other's warmth. That's right. Yes. Now we can rest a little bit. It could be, I don't see autumn. I was going to say it could be autumn right before they go into rest, but now I think it's spring. I think I was right the first time. You were right too, Ange. I think it's spring. It's really enjoying that abundance. They were able to make it through. They completely made it through that tough, cold shadow time, right? We just get a peek at, look, everybody's together. That warmth together is great. Love it. Okay, 2 more. I'm going to go with the Starman Tarot next, which I know is a little bit, it's a little bit busy card. So that's partly why I like it though. We got to look at this. I have a call in 10 minutes. I'll catch the rest on replay. Okay, thanks, Ange. We're almost done. So here is the Starman. Oh, look, is that a bat? Yep, we have the bat up here. The pentacles are kind of evenly spaced out. We have... Did I lose everyone else? It says there's 39 on here. Y'all got quiet on me. We have what looks like gold nuggets. She's very, the skirt is beautiful. So it looks like a luxurious skirt. Her heart chakra, boy, is just bursting. Look at the gorgeousness of that heart chakra. We have the hawk again. And the bat, I'm not quite sure what the bat is. Beautiful card, though. All right. Oh, look, we have grapes and a bunny. We have a bunny. Her heart is lit up. Yes. We have grapes for the abundance. We have, wait, is that an egg? I think that's an egg. Hi, Sherry Bug. I think that's an egg that has split open. We have grapes. We have a hare. See the hare over here? Yeah, I know. This card is so detailed. You don't like her skirt? I do. Okay, it's kind of like that, what do you call it? Batik? There it is. Bunnies and eggs ready to fertilize her. Yes, with her wealth. Yes. Good. There's so much symbolism in these cards. Lots of sacred geometry going on. Look at, she's got her solar plexus chakra is opening up. Her heart chakra is opening up. She's got even maybe her third eye chakra. Looks like it's yellow and pulling right out, something to do connected with the bat. I can't figure out what this is. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a ghost, huh? I was looking at that too. It is there. Kind of looks like just the sheet ghost thing. Hi, Kim. And there, it looks like almost fur or something lining the walls, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so, because it, or stalactites, or, yeah, a spirit there. Definitely. Yep, some of these cards are, good question. I don't know. I was trying to think. So the bat can see at night, is lit up with light, though. But if this is a cave, the bat should be able to see really well. So maybe the bat can see all the abundance that she can't see. The egg has broken open. So maybe, I don't know. This is a tough one, guys. Lots of symbolism here, but I'm not getting all of it. So the last one that I want to pull out is just because I haven't used it in a while, and I love the stretch tarot. Bats are sometimes misunderstood. I adore bats. So I've always told my kids we have bat houses here because I like them. So if you're coming in May, understand there's lots of bats. But they stay up in the trees. We have bat houses up there, so. So this is the stretch tarot. I really like the stretch tarot. I haven't used it in quite a while, but I was called to pull it out recently for some reason, so I figured I'd pull it out today. And again, shows very much the wealth. Kind of almost goes back to this idea, right? So it kind of seems a little haughty. She's got the umbrella. She's got the fan to cover herself with. She's a little bit more on the outside. So I would see her a little bit more. And these are all in the pence. The rest of the pence are in fans. So I would see her more as, you know, the wealthy, standoffish. I love bats too. Who's the Roman? Who's the Roman what? I'm confused. So yes, I see her as this card is much more. This is the stretch tarot. And I haven't pulled it out in a while, and I really like this deck. Yeah, she's more like the RWS lady. You talk about this card, Ollie, the RWS. This is just the Rider-Waite-Smith card. This is just the borderless version of the Rider-Waite-Smith card. You want it? I'll put it in our circulation so you can see more and more of the cards, Catherine. I really like this deck. Yep, this is Rider-Waite-Smith. This is the most famous deck pretty much on the planet. And a lot of decks are made from Rider-Waite-Smith. It's actually 9. It's IX. Yeah, it's a good deck. I like the stretch tarot a lot. There's another deck out right now that I always confuse with this one because it's very similar, and I'm trying to remember what the heck it's called. Aristocratic Wealth. Yes, absolutely. It's very similar to the stretch tarot. And every time somebody mentions it, I'm like, oh, I have that deck. So, love it. This was a good one. I really got a good base on the 9 of Pentacles. And again, an hour and a half on one card, guys, but we learned a lot. And I think that's good. Then if you need to watch it back over, or you need to stop it in halfway through and then come back later on and finish it. If you don't want to finish it, it's okay. I just really like that we get the interaction together, and I think we're getting a lot out of it. Yeah, I don't mind that feedback. I want you to give me that feedback because I want to encourage. Are you really orange? Wow, are you really annoying, Ollie? Encourage you to like stuff and come back. So, blessings. And we'll be back tomorrow. Well, because it's Yule week, tomorrow may be more about Yule. But I want to look at, I did upload 2 Yule stories for adults. So you can, great. So you can look at those if you want to get in the Yule spirit, into the winter solstice spirit. And thanks for coming. Blessings. Have a great day.